Well, it's Thanksgiving, but that bird you're prepping isn't the only turkey this year. Fox News contributor Erick Erickson has the top political turkeys of the year, and he joins me now. Eric, great to see you this morning. Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy Thanksgiving.
We've been putting this poor guy's picture up on the show throughout, as we were talking about this segment, Lincoln Chafee and the Lincoln Chafee campaign. Let's listen to Lincoln Chafee talk about the metric system during the debate. This was one of his big platforms. Listen.
Let's be bold. Here's a bold embrace of internationalism. Let's join the rest of the world and go metric. Believe me, it's easy. It doesn't take long before 34 degrees is hot. Only Myanmar, Liberia, and the United States aren't metric, and it will help our economy.
Well, I mean, Eric, the metric system debate just was sweeping the nation. I think it's top on most Americans'
I fell
list.
asleep during that segment. I'm sorry.
Why was he such a turkey? I mean, I kind of feel bad for him.
Well, you know, you can feel bad for Lincoln Chafee, but let's put it in perspective. He got into the Senate because his father was a Republican senator who died in office, so he became a Republican senator. He wasn't a very popular Republican and left to run for governor of Rhode Island, where he suddenly found himself becoming an independent, which got him no traction, so he became a Democrat, who then ran for president of the United States on the metric system.
It's a good platform. Yeah, we're not talking about other things, immigration and the economy. Let's keep it on the metric system. All right, well, you have an interesting take on the House GOP leaders this year. That was another one of your picks for top turkeys. Why so?
Well, they couldn't keep it together this year. They couldn't run as conservatives. They kept voting with Democrats to increase the cost of government, funding Obamacare, hiding behind judges because they didn't want to stand up to the president. They wound up losing the speaker as a result of it because they couldn't keep conservatives in line. I mean, the whole thing was just a mess. I realize part of the job of being Speaker of the House is herding cats, but he wasn't even herding them.
What do you think next year? Are we going to be having the same discussion about the new GOP leadership? Do you think it'll be different next year?
You know, I think it'll actually be sucked into the presidential race, and we'll find all the Republicans on Capitol Hill much more paying attention to their presidential nominee. You know, one of the problems that you have as a House and Senate leader right now is you're leaderless as a party if you're on the outside. So once the Republicans have a nominee, suddenly you'll see them falling in line.
It'll be interesting if it's Trump, because he loves the political establishment.
Yeah.
Let's talk about the Mizzou football team. That was the top turkey this year. How so?
Oh, so they decided to get swept up in the student protests at the University of Missouri and decided they weren't going to practice anymore, let alone play football. Now, not everyone on the team wanted to go along with this walk-off, but the political correctness on the field swept them all into a frenzy, and they got off. And, I mean, Mizzou was a losing SEC team. One, why the heck are they in the SEC anyway? They have nothing to do with the South. And two, they were the losingest team in the SEC, it seems, so they just decided as strategy, let's not practice. Here's another turkey. We're going to run this ad from celebrities endorsing this Iranian deal. Watch this.
We could be denied the very moments that make our lives worth living.
Why?
Dude, because we'd be dead.
Super dead.
Like totally fried by a major nuclear bomb dead.
I won't be able to play Frisbee with my sons because there won't even be a Frisbee. The Frisbee will be melted.
The agreement currently on the table is the best way to ensure Iran doesn't build a bomb.
Top turkeys there, Eric. Why?
Well, after that ad came up, unpopularity of the Iranian deal went up. And Iran came out and basically said death to America and started chanting against us in the streets. It didn't help at all.
What about the governor's IT team? These guys have been a crack staff for a number of years. This was one of your top political turkeys as well.
Yes, so the government IT division, they oversaw a server in the bathroom of Hillary Clinton's private residence that they didn't even know about, and they also opened up the computer servers to hacking by China and Russia, allowing the largest data breach in American history, where basically anyone who had ever filed for a classified clearance got their data stolen by China. A huge, huge data breach by the government.
There you have it, the top political turkeys of 2015. Erick Erickson, happy Thanksgiving to you.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Hope you have a great one with your family. Thanks.